Hello, sixth grade. So today I'm actually just going to show you a quick couple things because Jason in the last video showed you a whole lot more than I would be able to do. So I wanted to make sure that the things I'm showing you are just relevant to what else is expected to be on your drawing, which is things like text. And you have color in yours, I'm sure. But then not only text, but videos. So I want to show you how to do those two things quick because I believe Jason showed you more than enough otherwise in the last video. So first of all, to include text, it's actually really simple, but I wouldn't have known to look there either. You go into the tape measure one, randomly, believe it or not, and where there's uh, there's one of these, that means text, there we go. And so when it says text, literally anywhere that you decide that you want to write something important, like describing your idea, you just click. Now, if you accidentally double click like I did, then you just have to double click on it again so that you can type the text that you want. So this is the face or the back of my terrible building. Now, obviously, you should never be negative about your work, but I didn't even work any harder on my building today because I just wanted to get this video for you guys. But if you notice, this does not even, you have to be very precise about how you want it to look, and there's really no way to revise the text. So just know that. And so if your background image makes it hard to see, make sure that you have your text in a place that it's easily legible. Okay, so you're going to add text features to that can tell me dimensions. It can tell me lots of things. Actually, though, they have a text feature that can tell the dimensions for you. So if you go back here into text and you click on the one that says dimensions, this one right here, and you go from point to point, and then you double click. When you're done, you have to click one more time, sorry, it leaves those dimensions right there. So notice, now I know how tall that building is because the dimensions are right there. But also notice that that 16 is hard to read because my building background is hard to see it on. Okay, the other part that you're expected to do is to create a little video that shows me all the views you want to see. Now, another thing that you probably didn't know how to do, and that's okay. And actually, randomly, you find it in the toolbars over here. And so the one that looks like video is where you're going to go. And it actually says views. And that's exactly what it is. But here's the really cool thing. Watch, if I click this, it gives me one view. And so if I like that view, then I come down here and I just say plus because it's going to add that scene to my video. Okay? And then I can click here, and I have a completely different view. That's the bottom. I really don't need the bottom of my building. So I'm going to go here. This is the top. People might want the top, so I'll add that view into my scenes. Oh, here's the front with that window. So lovely. So I'll add that in. All right, now I've got a few scenes in here. If I believe that I've shown all the important views that I wanted to see, that I wanted people to see whenever displaying my work, as you can see now, it will play through a little video showcasing the work that I have made. Now also notice this. This text here is staying on the planes, right? So it's not necessarily following my building around to talk about the back of my building. So the text that you have will need to explain your diagram, but you shouldn't expect it to stick with your diagram. So don't keep it so precise that it must be with the diagram for it to make sense. All right, so those are the two main points I wanted to show you. There's one other thing I want to share. And the last thing I simply wanted to show you is how to save. So you're going to come here and you're actually going to be in Trimble Connect. Currently my project doesn't have a name. It's so beautiful. I'm going to call it sample. And I'm going to say save here, okay? So the way that I did that when I originally went in is it took me into Trimble Connect, and then I had to click on SketchUp, and then I didn't have anything, so then I said sample. And so I'll say save here, and now my project is saved, and now it's titled sample, so that is ready to go. And that's all I need you to do for today. So create your project, save your project. That's it. I look forward to seeing what you are able to accomplish.